It can't be right, can it? No, it really cannot be right. But when you do a search on Google for sewerage, there's no shortage of topics or articles about sewage being dumped in England. Yes, it's true. It's official, folks, that England is now a public toilet. There are turds everywhere. Wherever you look, there are turds. I kid you not. How the hell can we allow this to go on? It just can't be right. Well, it's not just in, the rivers and the seas. No, it's in people's homes. Yes, individuals are being pushed out of their houses by turds. Or the stench of. Yeah, repulsive raw sewage stink in North Yorkshire village is forcing the residents to flee their homes. Now, the stink of raw sewage plaguing picturesque North Yorkshire village is so bad it forced one resident out of his house and into the rain. Because it's poggy. Lovely. Well, residents at Topcliffe near Firsk say that they have repeatedly alerted Yorkshire Water to the frequently intolerable odour, yet has taken no effective action. They've done nothing. No. And the problem is at a pump. Yeah, you see, shit doesn't flow uphill. No, it requires a pump. And the pump is faulty. Whenever that happens, it backs up with turds. Lovely. And the stench ends up, the odour, the methane, all ends up in their homes. So they're deciding that they're better off outside in the rain. But don't stop there. No. In the north-east bylines, yeah, there's... Oh, crikey. There's waterfalls of sewerage at Hazel Grove Beck. They say today, it was actually yesterday. It's just like, there's so many articles, I can't go through them all, there's just too many. Too many reports of sewerage affecting people's lives, but not only people, wildlife as well. You can't make this shit up, no. No, oh my giddy on. At times, not at times, pretty much all the time actually, I'm so glad I live here in France. We don't have these problems. I know in Scotland they don't have these problems because it's not privatised, you see. It's all about keeping the shareholders happy, feathering their nests and the CEOs, instead of taking a proportion of that money that the water companies earn over a period of time and putting it into investments. They've just allowed everything to go to rack and ruin. Yet they'll blame you and expect you to pay for the future investments in the infrastructure for which they've pretty much caused the deprivation of because they haven't been maintaining it. They haven't been doing their jobs, folks. Well, so Chester Harbour was used as a water network overspill during the storms for 2,259 hours last year, despite being a sensitive wildlife habitat. So even the little animals, little creatures, great and small, they're also suffering from our turds and pink toilet paper. Well, 57 swimmers, they fell sick, they did. Yeah, dropping like flies they were. The flies were humming around them that they were, and they all got diarrhea. Yeah. At a World Triathalon Championship in Sunderland. Sunderland. Isn't that where the Nissan factory is? Oh, I think so. Oh, I wonder how they voted. Did they put the cross in the wrong box? Not just in 2016, no. Again, in 2019. And installed the blonde Boris Mutant-Varian as the Prime Minister. And now you got Liz Truss, and now you got, you had Liz Truss, you got beaten by a lettuce, and now you got, Richie Sunak. Well, and nothing is happening. Yes, we had the Environment Bill. Oh, wonderful. All it was, it gave them the ticket to ride. 3 tickets to ride it was, yeah. Pretty much say, you can dump this much now. Well, pretty much it was kind of like, forever. Yeah, nothing's happening. The Environment Bill is an absolute joke. Even Fergal Sharkey said it was. Well, so 57 swimmers, they all fell sick, they did. Diarrhea, they're pooping themselves, like giddy-o they were. Well, everywhere they went, there was like a snail, there's like a trail, there was. I think 57 people fell ill with the sickness and diarrhea after competing in the sea swimming events at the World Triathalon Championship Series in Sunderland, health officials confirmed this week. About 2,000 people participated, all at risk of having the shits. Yeah, last weekend. And which included a swim off Sunderland's Blue Flag Rocker Beach. Blue Flag. And the UK Health Secretary Agency, the UKHSA, said it that it would test samples from those who were ill to establish the cause of the illness and the common pathogens. Well, the Environment Agency sampled at Rocker Beach on Wednesday, just gone. Yeah, 3 days before also on the 26th of July this was, 3 days before the actual event, and it showed 3,900 E. coli colonies. You know E. coli, it's quite toxic, it's not good for you, no. It makes you flippin' ill. Gives you the trots. Yeah. And this was per 100 millilitres. That's more than 39 times the typical readings of the previous month. There's shit everywhere. And it's full of E. coli. Lovely. Getting everybody the trots. Don't go there. Don't go swimming in the sea. Whatever you do. No. And most certainly don't eat live bivalve mollusks. Especially from, well, like stalls at the beach. Don't do it unless you want to get ill. They're filter feeders. Bivalve mollusks. Such as mussels, whelks, all those kind of things. Oysters. Do not eat them. No. They must be depurated. It's basically a colonic. Yeah, you stick a hose at the butt. Well, not quite. They put them in tanks, and they sort of, clean themselves. But anyway, there's no depuration plants that I know of in the UK. So, just putting it out there. I am just putting it out there. Well, it's not just that, is it? No. In Cornwall, just the other day, South West Water has acknowledged that there was more to do. Yeah. After a series of pictures and videos showing, well, a whole load of sewage being discharged at a Cornish beach. In Cornwall. It's a lovely place to go on holiday. The beaches are fantastic. They're not anymore. Instead of being golden sands, they're brown sands. Lovely. Who the hell wants to go and swim in shit? Is that a tourist attraction? I want to say you've done it. Huh? Is it on your bucket list? Bit of a shit list, if you ask me. Well, earlier this week, Cornwall Live reported how a family swam in a poo. Yeah, in poo. At Harlem Bay. Yeah, because the warning signs were too small for them to even notice them. And who's ultimately responsible for this? The Tories. And one Tory in particular, which happens to be Doris Kofi. Oh, is that a cauliflower smoking a cigar? I think it is. Oh, yes. Doris Kofi is getting the Liz Truss treatment. Liz Truss got beaten by a lettuce, and it was filmed live. It was live, and we watched the lettuce outlive Liz Truss. And now I got a cauliflower, smoking a cigar, and heavy-framed glasses. She's, well, a Kofi the Hut. Well, what do you reckon? I think this is absolutely disgraceful, quite frankly. And this isn't just, recent events. It's been going on for some time. This is why privatisation does not work. No, not in the public sector. It just doesn't work because greedy individuals and corporations, they just want to cream as much wonga as they possibly can to shove in their back pockets or in some offshore bank account. Richie Sunak, ask him, he knows, he's doing it all the time. Yeah, he calls it, well, I'll call it a fence. Quite frankly. They call it a blind trust. Yeah. You don't know where the money's being invested, you see. Could be anywhere. Probably in Russia. And he's the Prime Minister. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Even he says, that he gave up his green card. But it's not even on the register. On the federal register in the United States. That tells you who has actually given up their green card, but not Richie Sunak. He's not on the list. No. They're lying to you, people. And it's about time you woke up. Okay, there are quite a few individuals out there know that he's lying and, yeah, they don't like it, what have you, but we're not doing enough. These charlatans need to be pushed out in whatever means necessary. You stink bombs. Fill Westminster with shit. You've got plenty of it. It's easy to find. Just look at the beaches. You can collect it there, if you like. And it's free. The water companies will even thank you for it. Doing their job for them. Well, anyway, it's time for me to go. I think the whole thing is absolutely, how to put it, a crock of shit. I do. We're destroying our natural habitats around the United Kingdom with poo, and PFAs, and microplastics, and God knows what else, an occasional dead body. We're doing nothing about it. No. It's like it's normal now. People become desensitised, but I tell you what, you can't get desensitised to E. coli, no. You'll soon have the trots, that you will. Anyway, you tell me, have you had the trots from E. coli by swimming in the seas and the rivers? Or eaten live bivalve mollusks, maybe? Please leave it in the comments down below. Because I do read the comments, but you probably already know that. You do, yeah. Oh dear. What a mess, eh? A real smelly, stinky mess. Well, like I say. Time to go, but if you want to support us, you can do that on Patreon or buy us coffee, but we've also got memberships that we have. Links are down below. Ta-ta! Are you still there?